I almost forgot we had to continue with the names of the family members. And before we have seen the words for father, mother, children, marriage. Okay, so the closest family members, and we had said that we would go broader and learn some more names of family members. So today we will see the words for grandfather, grandmother, grandparents, grandchildren, great grandparents, right? So we will begin with grandfather, which is abuelo. Abuelo means grandfather. Masculine words, males, end in O, right? This is a general rule that always has some few exceptions, okay? So abuelo finishes with O and is grandfather. Abuela, ending with an A, is a feminine. Is a grandmother. Then we have the grandparents are abuelos, right? So it is the masculine turned into plural. So abuelos means grandparents, and it also means grandfathers. Okay, so through the context we will know if we are referring to grandfathers or to grandparents when we say abuelos, although usually people refer to grandparents when they use this word. Bisabuelo means great grandfather. Bisabuelo. Bisabuelo. Okay? Has the prefix bis, right? Bis means twice. Twice. And this would be it's twice grandfather, right? One generation above the grandfather. Bisabuela is great grandmother. And bisabuelos are the great grandparents. Bisabuelos. Then we have the great grandparents, okay? Tatarabuelos. So, let's see. The grandparents are abuelos. The great grandparents are bisabuelos. And the great grandparents are the tatarabuelos. Okay? Tatarabuelos. Always the accent is in the word that has the tilde here, right? We know it's tatarabuelos. So there are rules as to where goes the accent in words that don't have the tilde, and that we will see further on because it's more complex. Okay? So if we want to say, to go even further and say the great grandfather, okay, or grandparents, we add as many tatara as you want. Okay, so as in English you add great to great to great, here we add tatara, 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 tatara. Okay, with the difference that for tatarabuelos we use only one tatara and we use twice great in English, right? This would be the great grandparents. So it got complicated, right? So nieto is the grandson. Nieta is the granddaughter. So ending in O is the boy, ending in A is the girl, right? Masculine, feminine. Nietos, as usual, in Spanish, you take the masculine, you turn it into the plural, and then you have nietos, the grandchildren, okay? Bisnieto would be the great-grandson. Bisnieta, the great-granddaughter. And bisnietos will be the great-grandchildren. bisnietos. And tataranietos are the great-great-grandchildren, right? So same rule as here, exactly the same, only that instead of abuelo, it is nieto. Bisabuelos will be bisnietos. Tatarabuelos, tataranietos, okay? So we have the first for grandparents and grandchildren, abuelos and nietos, right? Then for great grandparents and parents and great grandchildren, we add the prefix bis, right, to either of them. Bisabuelos, bisnietos, that is great grandparents, great grandchildren. And for great great grandchildren or great great grandparents, we add tatara, this prefix, okay? Tatara and tatara. So it will be tatarabuelos and tataranietos for great great grandparents and great great grandchildren, right? So this is all for today, and next class I will show you some sentences where we will see some examples applying these new words that we have just learned, okay? So I hope I see you next class. Goodbye.